What's going on, you guys? It's a Bodybuilding Network here, and welcome back to another video. It is bodybuilding festivities in Mumbai, India currently this weekend. Let's see what we can expect.
Muzi, Malukile, please join us.
So the first South African competing at this year's 2023 Sheru Classic in India is the Muzi monster, Muzi Maluleke, Mr. Aspire to inspire himself. So this is a check-in at about 3 weeks out from the Sheru Classic, and Muzi, as we know, in condition, full muscle bellies, 3D, he's thick. Muzi is one of those guys where you can tell his physique is a result of years and years of compounded training, hard training, right? And that you only get from obviously consistency and making sure that every session counts. So Muzi's competing this year as a South African IFBB pro, one of a few actually. And we know this is not Muzi's first pro show. His first pro show was about 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, and he had just missed his Olympia qualification, placing second at that show, if I remember quite well. So this is Muzi's chance to come back in the 212 division, redeem himself, put SA on the map, and become, I think, the second South African to qualify for the Mr. Olympia. That would be so insane. Just imagine. And if there's anyone that can do it, it is Muzi Maluleke.
From South Africa, can we have Glen Molobela?
All right, second up, we've got Glen Molobela Potejo. So he's one of the newer pros in South Africa, and man, oh man, does Glen have a beautiful physique. The moment he went pro, I think I was at the show, the NPC African Pro Qualifier in 2021, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. He looked absolutely amazing, man. I didn't know who he was, but damn, when he walked out, did I know who he was. He's got really beautiful symmetry, great lines, and he's thick. But looking at him weigh in, it looks like he weighed in with his shoes on. So Glen clearly is way below the 212 weight cap. And I don't know if that's something to worry about or if it's something to actually be happy for, because on the one end, it could be that he is super shredded, super diced. But the other end could be that he does not have enough muscle and the other guys might out-muscle him. So we are really expecting to see something amazing in that 212 division with Glen alongside Muzi. It's going to be something spectacular. All the best, Glen.
May I request all the pros, once you get in your front number, and Julian Lee.
And to close up the SA athletes at the Sheru Classic in India this year is Julian Lee Ramdari. So the nickname I've always given him is the Lion of Judah. And that's particularly because he is just fierce, man. Julian comes in, he is intense. He is an athlete who just does not miss. He's on the money, on the ball, every single show. And that's as an amateur right through to the pro ranks. He's already competed in a few pro shows. And I know for a fact that he himself is not happy or was not satisfied with his placings in the 212 division, which I think might have prompted him to switch into classic. And I really don't think that's a bad idea. Julian really has a beautiful physique. His posing is absolutely amazing. He is really one that I think could do very well in the classic, more than he would have in the 212, because there the guys are just a bit too big. He stands to battle against guys like Terence Ruffin, who placed, I think, 4th at this year's Olympia. So it really won't be any child's play. But then again, if there's any South African bodybuilder pro right now that I would send onto the field to battle against the top dogs, it would be the Lion of Judah, Julian Lee Ramdari. All the best, brother. All right, now speaking of South African athletes doing amazing things in India currently, we cannot forget Zoe, the Lioness Ndaba. Zoe is an amateur athlete from South Africa. She actually is the last year's 2022 overall women's champion at the SA Champs IFBB. However, she's now here trying to get a pro card, I assume. And, I really commend Zoe for that. She is really one of the athletes that I think has great potential. Very, very beautiful muscle, great lines, her poise, the way she carries herself is really amazing. And so her presentation is obviously second to none. Now, if there's any athlete currently that I think I really want to see getting a pro card, it definitely would be the SABN Female Athlete of the Year 2022, Zoe Ndaba. And if Zoe doesn't actually go through and get her pro card at the Sheru or the Amateur Olympia in India, I'd advise that she actually does the NPC African, because she definitely has what it takes. At the time of recording this video, this is Muzi's latest physique update, and man, is Muzi ready. Let's go. For more SA bodybuilding updates like this, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. SA Bodybuilding Network. See you next time.